Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Nostalgic and welcome to Game & Vlog. This is kind of a new thing I'm going to be trying out where there's just, with all the different games I'm playing for either just to enjoy playing or that I'm kind of working on for content, I kind of want to do this kind of thing on the side with it where I'm kind of just giving my commentary, giving like my thoughts and things, and kind of making a dynamic like back and forth thing, just as I notice stuff while I'm playing the game. For example, here, playing Donkey Kong Country, you see just a beautiful little sunset that Rare was just able to do back in the day, and it's just very, very pretty lighting on it, it's always stuck out to me a lot, which is what they were able to do back then. But of course, so we did have recently had the 30th anniversary of Donkey Kong Country. I did play some more of this previously, just on my own, recorded there, and it's just still amazing. It feels like the Donkey Kong Country franchise has been getting a lot of love recently. We had the DK Park, the DK Park Direct, Donkey Kong Land 1 and 2 have been announced as well. It is just a lot of interesting things going on. This level here is kind of notable for kind of really having the most like secrets, I think, in one level. I think there are at least 5. I think there are at least 5. I never remember where they all are every time I play this. It looks like we already found a secret here with Winky. Just all the different sounds that David Wise was able to do, even just having like little monkey sound samples. That, you know what? You know, Rare should just do this as a collector's item. They should just make these golden animal buddy figurines. But of course, I mean, if Rare still owned everything with Donkey Kong, they would do it in a heartbeat. With what they've done with Banjo-Kazooie, all the merchandise that is present there. But no, that is not something that they're going to do with Donkey Kong. I mean, Nintendo, I mean, seriously, if you want to print money, just sell these little golden figurines of all the animal buddies, like the giant ones you find in these bonus levels. You'd make $1 million. You'd make bajillions. It'd be good stuff. Aquatic ambience. I was just at my at my mom's house the other day, and I showed my sister the new Nintendo Music app. And you know, she doesn't really game herself nowadays and such, but she remembers this game, and I played this for her on the app, and like she said, like the nostalgia waves just hit her, and because just the ambience, you know, as the song says, it is thick. The ambience that David Wise was able to create with this, it is just such good stuff. And just to be clear, you know, like this game and vlog series is not going to be like a traditional LP, not even in the slightest. It's going to reflect, you know, just kind of a moment in time of the games I'm playing, a lot of games that I'm kind of in the middle of, games I might be working on in my backlog, or just something else that I'm in the mood for. But I'm hoping to be able to do some things with it to kind of make it something a little bit more dynamic and entertaining for everyone here. Oh man. I'm gonna pause for just for a second to kind of also notice like what Rare's expertise with backgrounds and layers. And we have like each of these bosses has their own like portion of the banana horde, and they're just layered back and forth like that. I think that's neat. I just what they're able to kind of do the visuals with this. And I believe it was in a recent Twitter Spaces that Kev Bayless hosted, and he had David Wise in there. And David Wise told the story about how with the boss theme that was in that level, it was the last song he wrote for the game, and he was just told that like, hey, you need to write this, but he was drunk. But he still wrote it while he was drunk. So, Kev Bayless made the quip, but it was Donkey Kong Country, which was just hilarious. Snow Barrel Blast. Man, still, just these maps. These maps look cool. The music here, the track "A Northern Hemisphere" by Evelyn Fisher. Evelyn Fisher, of course, wrote the theme, but David Wise mentioned that he did contribute an ice crack sound to it, which I think is cool. Like, you can kind of, we'll just kind of highlight it here once again. Here again. That sound effect you hear right there, that is the ice crack, and they had to use a number of samples to kind of get that to work out, which I think is, I don't know, he even did a little video where he's cracking ice in it. There's just a neat little thing where just with the limited technology they had to work with back then. Am I going to get the balloon? Yes. Something I like about the first one is that the zingers had multiple colors. They were kind of, like pretty much most of the colors there. And here we have, this is the hardest level in the game right here, because of its barrel blasting challenge. And just an impressive effects here. Really, really impressive. Like, even to this day, these snow effects they're incredible. They are just simply incredible. I mean, yeah, you can see it building up more and more, and then you go into here, and it's getting thicker and thicker, and then boom, you're really in the thick of it. And it is as simple as just a bunch of dots going across, like blowing across and everything here, but it really it makes you kind of feel like you're in the thick of it. Still an incredibly impressive effect, and like with the music, it just really sells the atmosphere of it all. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a quick episode, like again, and I'm not, like I said, it's not going to be, maybe even playing through the rest of this here with just this game and vlog series, but I just wanted to do this kind of an introductory one to kind of show the concept, and I hope I can just keep making more of these with the various games I'm playing, so I can kind of get my thoughts on them. And if you enjoy this, again, very experimental, but if you enjoy this, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone!